Do you know that about your child? Have you tapped into your child's ability? What are your child able to? As I said, I have 4 kids, and I've got some that are on paper. Yesterday, I've got one of my sons who came home. They started school on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, he came back with a piece of paper. It was like, oh, I've applied to be a school council. And I was like, okay, great, why not? And then in the morning, as we were running, and he was like, Mommy, but I didn't even finish my application form. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And we still didn't finish it because I was running late. But then I said to one of my daughters, and I said, because they're in the same school, I said, can you help in my breakfast club to finish it? But then I've got another child of mine who is great at football. He's good at number. He doesn't like to read. I've got structure at home, but he doesn't like to read. But you give him, he sees a number, he remembers it. And I know that. And I don't know what God has. Maybe we'll look at these videos in some years. Maybe you'll become a professional footballer tomorrow. But how are you tapping into the gifts and gifts that the Lord has placed in your children? It's for us parents, because the Word of God says we are Christian fundamentally here, I believe. And the Word of God says in the book of Proverbs, train a child in the way that they should go. When they grow, they will not depart from it. How are you training your child? Yes, they may not get the A's and the B's and the C's, the 9s and the 7s that we expect them to get. But which channel are you taking your child into? Check into what they're good at. Have these conversations with them. What is it that you like doing? If they can't tell you, but observe them and see what they're good at. I've got one son of mine who loves cooking. He loves cooking. And whenever I'm cooking, I'm like, can you chop these for me? In my home, it's not often the girls. It's that particular child. I know he loves it. And he will stop whatever he's doing. Of course, mommy, but onions hit. Sometimes they hurt the eyes. Do you know what your child enjoys doing at home? Have you tried to just kind of sit down, take a pause, take a moment to observe them,